good, YouTube? I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make a beat. This video is for people that have never made a beat before, like just opening up FL Studio, just downloading it. So I'm gonna be making two kinds of beats in this video. One with my own melody, and then one is like for people who don't know how to make their own melodies and need to sample something else, like a splice melody or something from YouTube. So okay, so we're gonna open up FL Studio. I would say load up empty template, but I have my own template. So first thing you're gonna want is you're gonna need a drum kit. At least I have my own. Well, it's more like a stash kit. It's just a bunch of drum sounds that all my favorite drum sounds I put together. You can find drum kits on Reddit, on Splice, on YouTube, on Discord. I would recommend finding all the sounds that you like and compiling them into your own kit. You really build your own style, so it's like all sounds that you actually like, you know, so you're making music that you enjoy. So okay, let's get started with this. For the sake of people, you know, like beginners, I'm gonna be using all stock plugins and sounds. So I know, yeah, Sakura is an FL image line stock synth. So I do have this keyboard, right? But I think for the sake of you guys, I'm gonna use my actual keyboard, because more of you guys actually have these at home than you have a MIDI keyboard. This is actually a MIDI keyboard from Amazon though, AKM 320 MIDI Plus. This is only 40 bucks, and I'm pretty sure this keyboard costs more than that. So, you know, if you guys want to get a MIDI keyboard, you can easily do it if you know, do a couple chores or fucking, you know, mow a couple lawns. But you know, I'm gonna use this as a MIDI keyboard. If you right click right here, let's do C minor. It's already there. Okay, so C minor natural scale. So all the notes are gonna line up in the C minor scale. Okay, anyways, let's find something we want to use. Now I'm gonna actually click stuff in because I feel like that would be more beginner friendly. So I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, let's make a chord, right? Make a triad chords. That's a triad right there. 3 notes. C minor triad. It's a C, D sharp, G. And let's drag these. So I click E, highlight all of these. Click P to go back to the pen tool, and then I can drag them like this. And then let's paste this, but we're gonna make this second chord a little different. So they're the littlest bit different, but it still like works. Like that's how simple it is to make a melody, right? Like just one note change. But anyways, let's add some more. That sounds kind of tough. Let's copy this, put on this. I'm gonna mute this one actually. And then put this octave down, control down. Actually, I want to lower the velocity because it's pretty like just in your face. So Alt X, drag this multiply tone down, and see all these are going down. This basically, it's kind of like think of it as like how hard you press the note on a piano. Like the harder you press it, the more like aggressive it is, and then the softer you press it, the more soft it is, you know. Let's hear them layered. So notice how it sounds more full with both of these playing the same melody. Let's do the first one. It still sounds a little weird. Control, highlight all these, Control L. These are on the mixer track. So now what we're gonna do is mix these so they don't sound so like aggressive. So I'm gonna turn this down. And now we're gonna go grab Fruity Parametric EQ. Right? This sounds very. I'm gonna put this filter on it. 40 hertz plus 18 hertz cut. So we can basically drag these. It makes it so it's a little less harsh. We drag out the bass and the high end, so it's not so harsh. You can edit it however you want. The sounds nice. I usually like to edit all the bass and high end. I'm gonna do it with this one too. And also do it with this guitar. See, now it makes more sense. Let's add reverb on this guitar. So delay reverb right here, fruity reverb too. What I like to do with my reverb, drag the wet knob up a good amount. Maybe drag the dry knob now. So it sounds like it's like, yo, I just ruined it, but no. I just made a heavy reverb effect. Drag up the low cut a little, maybe some of the high cut. And the decay, drag that up and then drag this down. The mix, this is the mix knob. Drag it down and adjust how much reverb is on it now. Let's get some bass in here, right? What are some other like stock plugins I can use? Harmer, maybe? Trial version? Dude, I thought I have producer bundle. What is up with all this bull crap? I don't want no wah 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 bass. Analog. Okay, we're just gonna record that in Notes Automation. Metronome right here. Okay. Undo that, Control Q, and now they're all lined up. So it sounds pretty tough. All right, now let's get the drums. Let's start with drums. You usually want at least a snare. Let's find a snare I would like. Okay, I like that one. Let's grab a hi-hat. Let's grab... Let's grab a 808. Let's grab some percussion instrument. Let's grab a open hat. And...
Drop that bitch!
Drop that beat. Let's add our drums. So usually I like to add my drums on the channel rack. Some people like to add their drums directly onto like this, which that looks nicer, I guess. That's not normally how I do it. I mean, it sounds better and it looks nicer. So it really depends on preference. But for me, it's way faster for me to do it on the channel rack. So all y'all gotta know how to do is to count to 4, right? So be like 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's add our hi-hat. Actually, we could do a little hi-hat. Yeah, we can literally record them in like that. All right, so I'm gonna do like a da 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 da. Okay, let's see if I got it. Let's Control Q. Ooh, I got it. Okay, let's add a little crash right there. If anything like ends up, if it does that or just repeats itself, you can just open it up, uncheck loop points, and then it'll be good. It won't loop anymore. do the 808s now. The thing with 808s is they're like a bass instrument, right? So if you have a bass line in your song, like bass melody, you should mute it or at least like EQ it out if you're gonna use an 808. Just have the bass separate. I don't explain that. So the bass note or the 808, you're always gonna put it at like the bottom, like the root note. That's what it's called, the root note. So it would be the bottom note, and not this one, right? Maybe which one was it? This one. So our root note is C. You know, it's the first note in the scale, and the first note in the chord. That's what we're gonna be using as our bass note for the 808. So let's bring the velocity up. Boom! Now it's banging. So, boom, we're already kind of going hard, so let's bring that. Alright, so, boom, there's our melody, right? I just kind of clicked that in. See, it's kind of, the notes are overlapping each other, so right click on the 808, click cut itself, and now the note will cut each time the next one plays. This is kind of tough. Let's put Control L, highlight all the, or Control, highlight all of these, Control L, boom, now they're all on the mixing track. I'll show you guys how I like to mix my drums. So let's start the 808. I like to put Fruity Soft Clipper. Where is it at? Fruity Soft Clipper on my 808. And that makes it to where no matter how like loud it gets, it's always gonna like kind of keep it, like the clipper keeps it from being too loud, and it kind of gives it like a cool distortion sounding. Like it makes it sound a little distorted, but like not too loud. So like it's like just the right volume. What I like to do here, let's go to our 808, drag the out knob up, and that'll make the 808 like the fade out a little shorter. What I want to, okay, I'm gonna go to the hi-hat, drag the velocity all the way up, and the snare, drag that all the way up, because FL Studio likes that. The drums, you want to drag the velocity on those up to make them hit nice, and then you can just adjust the volume in the mixing rack. See, already sounds better. Okay, now what's the crash? I like to have my 808 and the snare usually hit the most. The 808 hits the hardest. One plugin I like to put on the master is this free plugin. Actually, it's called Fresh Air. Fresh Air. It adds a little high end. It just gives it a little more crispness. It makes the 808 hit a little harder. It makes the snare and hi-hats hit a little harder, you know what I'm saying? Just gives it a little crispness. Usually I like to set at 25 for the mid end and 55 on the high end. And after you do this, you may need to turn down your snare and hi-hat because it'll add a lot of high end. We're like almost done with this, so I want to add one more melody. So open this, I want to add one more melody. Let's find a bell. Christmas bells? Does that work? Whoa. Kinda hurts my ears. Yeah, see, I can do that melody just by clicking it on the keyboard, you know, real easy. So let's do that. Let's do it. Okay, let's see it. Let's see if it works. All right, Control Q. Oh my gosh. The beat is pretty much done, so now all we gotta do is like arrange it and mix it. We already mixed it, so we just gotta like arrange it out, just kind of spread it out. So first we're gonna click on our pattern, which has all our melodies and drums, you know, already in it, and then right click on it right here, split by channel, and now all of them are split into all the different melodies and drums. They're all split into each of their patterns, right? So now we're gonna delete all the ones right here because they're all together. Come right here, shift, click down here, all selected, then you can drag them to your playlist right here and zoom out a little bit. Boom, now they're all here. So what I like to do is paste it a bunch. Let's do our intro, right? So let's remove the drums. Okay. And yeah, I think we'll do like remove all this crap. There we go. All stock FL Studio instruments too. Ooh. See, did all that in like not even 30 minutes. No. We're good. You can see my face now. To make this easier for you guys here, I'm gonna Control T. I'm gonna mark everything into different parts. Boom. Intro is this part. Say verse 1. It's this part. And right here it's gonna be chorus. Right? And then we're just gonna copy and paste this over. And this is the second verse. And chorus 2. Whole beat right there. 2 minutes 17 seconds. Just put this for the outro, right? Then boom, it's outro. Boom, look at that. We did all that. Not even like 30 minutes. It's an alright beat. I mean, you guys, tell me what you guys think about it, but I could have done better, but this is all like, this is me just trying to show you guys how to make a beat. This is just all FL Studio stock plugins. So if you have FL Studio, which I'm sure if you're watching this video, you do, anyone can make a beat like this, okay? I feel like people think, you know, they need all these plugins, all these VSTs, but really just be resourceful. Use the tools at your disposal, and you can make something good as long as you know what you're doing, right?
Is that Jaden?
This beat is officially done, my friends. Without further ado, you want to export your beat, right? Now it's done. Control A. This highlights everything. Then I go File, Export, Wave File, right? Now, name it. What I like to do is and then I'll put like my Instagram and then dash, what should we name this beat? Just name it tutorial beat, right? Tutorial, and then dash 140 BPM. This is how I like to name my beats. You can do it however you want, but this is usually how beats are laid out. Like, these are usually how they're named in the industry if you're going to email them. It's your Instagram or like your producer whatever your name is, and then dash beat name dash 140 BPM. I guess here, if I make it easier here, that's beat name. Boom. That's how a beat is supposed to be laid out, right? And then you got the BPM and key. This is C minor, so C minor, 140 BPM, C minor. This makes it so whoever's using your beat can easily just drag it into FL Studio, figure out what key and BPM it is, and then they don't have to worry about finding that out themselves. And they're more likely to use the beat if you do put that there in the name. Let's save this. So how I like to do, if you're uploading to BeatStars, they usually want a wave MP3 and they want all the track stems. So how I like to do it is I'll export my wave, my MP3, and then split mixer tracks right here. So then start. What this is gonna do is it's gonna export a wave MP3, and then it's also gonna export all of my melodies and drums individually into separate files. That's usually so if anyone who gets your beat, if they decide to download the stems, they can take out and add in anything they want to. If they don't like something, or if they want to switch up something you did with the beat, they can basically do whatever they want with it. Boom, that beat is done. Let's vibe to it real quick, and then we can move on to the next beat, which is with just samples.
Is that Jaden?
808 bumping. Now this next beat, this is gonna be for people that don't know how to make their own melodies, like they really just can't make their own melodies and they just want to do like drums. Like say you're having a really hard time making a melody and you just need some inspiration, right? I'm gonna open up Splice because I don't feel like using copyrighted loops today. We're gonna get some royalty free samples from Splice, which I pay for. So let's find something we can flip. let's drag that in. Now notice how when we exported the last beat, we had BPM and key. See right here, BPM. That is the BPM, right? 70. That should be a BPM. Yeah, 70 BPM, G minor. Boom, right there for us. So 70 BPM. If I turn on the metronome, 3, 4. It's all lined up, right? So now what we're gonna do is put this on stretch. I like to pitch my samples, right? So let's pitch up 400. Let's pitch it up a little more, actually. Let's speed it up to like 80. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop this up, okay? So just split it right here. Click C, and then click Shift, click, boom. You can snip right easily anywhere on the grid, right? So the way I like to chop up is I'll chop individually into like this. So, and then so I'm gonna chop actually right here. And so I like to find chops that I like, and then probably. Actually, let's put the sample on generic. So there's no clicks. And I'm just gonna add like silence. Let's grab the drums we want. Let's grab Beethoven 808. Oh, I might have to do mouse cam again. Let's start with. Okay, boom. Now let's do 1/6. Let's do right here. I want to add a little snare roll on this one. So highlight E, highlight, and Alt U, and then boom, that opens the roller, the chopper or whatever, and multiply. Accept, and then drag the velocity, holding right click. Let's add our 808s now. Oh, let's go. That's what everyone's been waiting for. Yeah. Cut itself. Mix this. First what I'm gonna do is mix a sample. Let's do the EQ thing. Fruity parametric EQ presets. 40 hertz, 18 hertz, right? Edit out some bass and high end. Make some room for the drums. Let's put on vintage chorus. Bring the noise down. Bring the mix down. Gives it a little, just makes it a little more full. Add some reverb, parametric reverb, turn the mix down. Yeah. Let's put a soft clicker on that 808. And let's also bring up the out knob. Have it fade out a little earlier. Put a soft clicker on the kick as well. we're gonna do the split by channel thing. Come over here, right click, split by channel, delete all, delete. Boom, paste them like this. All right, here's how we're gonna start. Let's just, all the drums right here, right? All the drums are right here. But we're gonna copy and paste and then slowly remove some from the beginning. So no 808, no hi-hat, no second snare. Yeah, I'm just gonna start off slow like that. This beat is about as hard as my dick right now. This beat is like pretty much done. So ooh. Alright, let's listen to this beat. Second beat of the day. Sample beat. Let's listen to this.
Is that Jaden?
That's just tough. Let's export just like the one we did last time. Call it floating because the sample is called floating. 80 BPM. I don't know what key it's in, to be honest. So exported. Okay. I hope y'all learned something from this. This was for people who like just opened FL and are just trying to make their first beat. I really hope y'all learned something. If y'all struggle with anything, let me know in the comments. If there's any other kind of like tips and tricks y'all need, just let me know in the comments. I'm willing to do any ideas. All right. This is Jaden, by the way. Go check out my Spotify. Go check out my BeatStars. I sell beats. I make music. I do everything, man. So yeah, go check out my Twitch. Go join my Discord server. Collaborate if you want to collaborate with me on videos and beats and music and all that. Song wars, beat battles, box wars, all that, man. All right, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Have a good one, y'all. All right, bye.